Basically, World War Middle East. And then, just when you think the story couldn't get darker, enter Charlie Kirk. Yeah, that Charlie Kirk, the conservative American commentator who was assassinated recently. Now, here's the shocking part. Multiple reports claim Netanyahu himself may have had a motive. Why? Because allegedly, Netanyahu offered Charlie Kirk's organization $150 million through TPUSA to push pro-Israel propaganda. And Kirk refused. He rejected the money. 2 weeks later, he's dead. Now, let's be clear, these are allegations. Investigations are ongoing. But the fact that this is even being talked about shows how toxic Netanyahu's reputation has become. The narrative forming is, if you don't play ball with Israel, you end up 6 feet under. And whether that's true or not, politically, Netanyahu looks like a cornered mafia boss whose hit job just got exposed. And here's the bigger picture. The world isn't just angry, it's reorganizing. Luxembourg just officially recognized Palestine as a state. That's huge because it opens the floodgates for other European countries to follow. China's openly called Hamas the legitimate representative of Palestinians. That's a diplomatic bombshell. Jordan's king literally said they will take revenge on Israel for the Doha strike. That's not a statement, that's a threat. Iran has doubled down saying, we will never accept a two-state solution. To them, Israel doesn't even exist. So, what do you get when you put all of this together? They get Netanyahu isolated, Israel branded as a genocidal state, and the Middle East lining up against them. And in the middle of all this chaos, the United States still sending weapons, still defending Israel, even while its closest allies are backing away. At some point, Washington has to decide, are they willing to burn global credibility to protect one man, Netanyahu, who may not even survive politically back home? So here's the real question. What happens to a leader when half the world sees him as a criminal and the other half sees him as a liability? Because Netanyahu isn't just fighting Palestinians anymore. He's fighting international law, global public opinion, and even its own collapsing legitimacy. Think about it. When the UN labels you a genocidal leader, when Europe recognizes your enemy as a legitimate state, when 57 countries declare they'll arrest you, you're not leading a country anymore. You're leading yourself into a corner. And if history has taught us anything, is that once a leader becomes untouchable internationally, the downfall at home comes even faster. So the endgame for Netanyahu is not about whether he wins in Gaza, it's about whether he even gets to leave Israel alive, free, and unarrested. Right now, the odds don't look good. This is bigger than one man. It's about what the world tolerates and what it doesn't. And for the first time in decades, the world is saying we will not tolerate genocide. The question is, will Netanyahu listen before it's too late? I'm Ali and this is your channel. If you want to stay updated on these global power shifts, hit subscribe. Because the story of Netanyahu isn't just about Israel, it's about how fast the world order itself is changing.